today's episode of PJ and the Beard, we're going to be looking at a pedal from a new builder for us. Mm-hmm. So what you heard in the intro was the Fuzzy Fox from Scattered Abroad Guitar Works. And the Beard's going to tell you about it and what the Fox might say about its friends it was playing with.
What did the Fuzzy Fox say? Yeah, so we were using the Fuzzy Fox. And I don't know what it is. Whenever there's a fuzz pedal, I'm always like, ooh, what can I pair with it? Kind of thing. Like
it's usually an octave, I'm not going to lie.
It's usually some kind of octave. So grabbed this, which is a 50s hot rod reissue. A huge baseball bat kind of neck on it. And ran into the left pedal Joker octave, into the Fuzzy Fox, and then just a little bit of delay with the Dispatch Master.
Right.
So really kind of interesting. Like the way we were really pushing, had the volume all the way up on the fuzz, had the hair.
Yes.
The hair control almost all the way up. So had a pretty fuzzy Fox tone.
Yes.
And then put those on top. And if you, when we were like in between here, when we started rolling this part, I hit this with none of that on.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, that was the... Like, there's not a whole lot going on there.
Right.
So, just for fun in the beginning, we had the Dispatch Master on, which is a really hard switch to push, which would just be... Just a hair of delay. Mm-hmm. And then on top of that, we put the Joker, which is an octave pad, like almost like a polyoctave, right? Because you can play chords with it and stuff, too. So it has some octave up in it and some octave down in it. Mm-hmm. And then you hit that Fuzzy Fox and the world...
It got huge.
Yes, it gets huge. Just for
fun. Okay. Now, was that the neck? What position of the pickup were you playing there?
That was bridge.
Okay.
The whole time bridge.
Okay.
Yeah. Which is a single coil. So one of the things that we thought we would do here was try and hit with a single coil, hit it with some humbuckers, maybe some traditional guitars. And the hot rod has like a mini bucker in the neck. So I kind of stayed off the neck and just went for that bridge pickup on that. So... playing around with this, and thanks to Rhylan for sending this out to us. He got in contact with us, which is really cool because I think we said in the unboxing kind of a milestone to have somebody reach out to us. Right. So we really appreciate that, Rhylan, your trust in sending these over. We are not fuzz guys. So I was a little worried when he's like, I'll send you some fuzz pedals. I'm like, oh, I don't know.
Great. He must have never watched the channel.
Right.
You have anything that's like an overdrive or like a tube screamer?
Or a tremolo or a Leslie pedal. But playing around, we've started to do some more fuzz pedals. So we're starting to get our head wrapped around it. Although somebody left us a comment like today on an old fuzz pedal that was like, hey, that's not how you use it.
I did say we're not fuzzologists. I don't know if we're ever going to get to that point or not.
Did you see that comment?
No.
I mean, literally, this guy was like, hey, it was an old fuzz pedal we did from love pedal. He's like, that's not how you use it. And so what I want to say to that, I appreciated his advice on how to do it, but I did comment back that, there's no right way to do it. So even though we might look like idiots and we're wrong, there's no right way to use a pedal, so we're okay.
That's right. We might still be idiots, but we're not wrong.
So one of the things we're really kind of liking about this pedal is it doesn't really matter where the volume and the fuzz is, you're getting good sounds out of it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Which is not, in our experience, always been the case with some of the fuzz pedals.
Yeah, you back off one of those and it just kind of goes away.
Right. And so in the paperwork that was sent with this, Rhylan says it's a two-knob fuzz that features one volume, one gain. It is loosely based on the infamous Bazz Fuss, circuit. This is a single transistor, single diode circuit that produces a smooth overdrive with the gain all the way down, and with the gain up, it can produce a vintage velcro-like fuzz. and the possibilities are endless. So the gain control, which we're calling hair on this one, and the volume, there's a lot of ways to kind of tweak them. Even with the fuzz or the hair all the way down, with the volume all the way up, we thought there was like some...
He did send us an overdrive pedal. Thank you.
Spinny stuff. And so let's...
I look at it like the hair on the right is the metal hair, the full bloom with the Aquanet. And then you turn it back there and you kind of tighten up the sides and you flatten the top a little bit, taming the hair a little bit. There you go. There's your hair analogy.
Where do you want to... Do you want to start 50-50? Yeah. And then let's start there and kind of roll the volume around that and then roll the fuzz around that and then start doing like volume up, fuzz down, fuzz up, volume back. And just playing around and we'll let you play. And literally, I think this is how we're going to approach it. Just let Pat play a little bit and then I'll twist some knobs and we'll see what we can pull out of it and talk about it. And it's a 2-knob fuzz, so...
Right. That does quite a few things. You'll see. You need to hit our Morley pedal so we can turn on.
So you want some single.
Les Paul, Tyler PT22. We think it's an 03.
03 Les Paul Classic.
Thornbuckers?
Yes.
Thornbucker
pickups.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, sure. I like the buzziness of the low notes. I like it.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like almost everywhere.
Right. Before we fired up the camera, we were trying to figure out what we were going to do, and I don't always play this Les Paul, and kind of did that. And you're like, wow, there's not... Other than the one time it got really quiet when the master volume was back. Other than that, there was a lot of different tones.
Yeah, there's... If you get all the way back down here, it obviously the volume's off.
Right.
But then...
Yeah, you would think that you would lose a lot of the drive by turning the hair into a flat top there and taking it away from the Aquanet.
It shouldn't sound good.
Right. And it does.
Right. So, and the, I mean, you can get it close to one of the notes Rhylan had in here is you can get it close to unity. Mm-hmm. So one of the things I struggle a lot of times when I find a fuzz that I like and find one that sounds really good, and I like put it on my board like I'm going to use this fuzz. Mm-hmm. The problem is I have it so loud to sound really good that when I step on it I can't.
Right.
And so I think this is very interesting. And like I said, I mean, we're talking a handful of fuzzes that we've really dove into. Right. I know some of you out there have had like hundreds of different fuzz pedals. So you might be like, you fools are all like that.
Right.
Well, 90% of the ones we've looked at haven't been. So,
90% of our 0.1% of the population.
Right. So we're by no means saying this is the way they act. We're saying, you know, this is cool. You know, like I like how you can really dial in both of those knobs and get almost that like real creamy overdrive.
Right.
Up until the more velcro-y fuzz.
That's cool.
And the Fox matches the knobs.
I do like the color coordination. And there's a couple other pedals we have of his, same thing. It's good.
Right. So what else? Anything else?
I don't know. We kind of showed you that other than that being completely off.
So where's your favorite?
I don't know. I was, I'll turn the guitar back. I'm trying not to make it sound like... Sorry, I'm screaming right into that. I'm trying not to make it sound like an overdrive. Because some of the things I really liked was more familiar territory of a drive that I liked. I was trying to put a little bit of hair on it, but not have it be so Velcro-y. I don't know. I still struggle a little bit with fuzzes, but it's like a confessional here. I like that.
Because that has a little bit of that. I guess Velcro is the word, right? It has a little bit of that, but it's still, I like it. And I grabbed the PRS because, you know, it's more my comfort zone or whatever. But I thought this sounded really good, and I'm not gonna lie, I liked
everything.
Yeah. I mean, there was things I liked when you pulled the hair back that I liked because I almost felt a little more spitty. Like almost there was so much of that it was covering that up, but I liked that. Sound.
You always want the I'm coming to get you.
It's like a spot when you start rolling the volume back that you can get that real kind of spitty sound out of it, which I really liked.
Oh boy, he turned me back on now. Uh-oh.
Yeah, where did you have it?
I don't know. Yes. I don't know. I don't remember. I'll go with that.
So I think we're just kind of playing big. But that's, kind of the point, the whole dream of the show, the dream behind the show was, what if we just get together, get an excuse to get together, hang out, play guitars, check out gear, and then turn the cameras on so our wife think we're actually doing something productive. And invite people in to hang out with us. So this is the time where we say, hey, thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Click on notifications, hit the like button, go out to Instagram, Facebook, check us out. Start a conversation because that's I think a lot of the fun for us, making new friendships and talking about gear with you. And I think, other than saying thank you to Rhylan for sending this stuff out, there's 2 more to go that we need to check out. I think with that.
I'm PJ on behalf of the Beard, reminding you, no matter what you hear, you never have too much gear. Riffs, anyway? I don't know, man. It wanted to so badly.